Hello, get ready because today I've got some seriously cool, interesting, and absolutely mind-blowing random facts with you today, so sit back and enjoy. The common limpet's teeth are the strongest known biological material. That structure is called a radula, composed of a protein-based polymer and a mineral phase, is incredibly durable and can withstand immense forces. The Yamaha logo features three interlocking tuning forks, symbolizing the company's roots as a manufacturer of musical instruments. The tuning forks represent the precision and harmony associated with music. One of the fastest movements in the animal kingdom is the chameleon's tongue, which can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour at about 62 miles per hour in a matter of milliseconds. Pink Floyd is credited with holding the first significant concert using quadraphonic sound technology in 1967. Osmium is the densest known naturally occurring element, with a density of approximately 22.59 grams per cubic centimeter. One of the first high-level programming languages still in use today is FORTRAN, an acronym for Formula Translation, which was created by IBM in the 1950s. Spanish moss is a bromeliad, a flowering plant that is more closely related to grasses and pineapples than to mosses. Despite its name, it is not native to Spain, but is found in the southern United States, Central America, and South America. Half of academic papers are never read by anyone other than their authors, peer reviewers, and journal editors. The most costly metal in the world is rhodium, which costs more than $500,000 per kilogram. It occurs at roughly 0.000037 parts per million in the Earth's crust. Cicada emergence patterns are closely linked to prime numbers. These fascinating insects spend most of their lives underground, emerging en masse every 7, 13, or 17 years. The reason for this prime number periodicity is believed to be an adaptation to avoid predators. This is a prime example, no pun intended, of how mathematical patterns can arise in nature through evolutionary processes. Fruit bats play a crucial role in tropical ecosystems as both pollinators and seed dispersed. They consume fruits, often swallowing the seeds whole. When they later excrete these seeds, they are often far from the original parent plant, helping to disperse plant species and maintain biodiversity. Additionally, fruit bats can pollinate flowers while feeding on nectar, contributing to the reproduction of many plant species. The giant clam, a species of bivalve mollusk that inhabits the Pacific Oceans, can live for over 100 years. These impressive creatures are known for their longevity and size, with some reaching lengths of up to 1-2 meters or close to 4 feet. They have a symbiotic relationship with algae, which live within their tissues and provide them with nutrients. This mutualistic relationship contributes to their impressive size and longevity. Traditionally, female pigs have been used to find and harvest truffles due to their keen sense of smell and their natural attraction to the androstenol compound found in truffles. This compound is also present in boars' testes and saliva, which can stimulate a female pig's sexual interest. Nowadays, it's more common to use dogs. Vanilla beans are the product of the world's only orchid in the world that produces an edible fruit, the Vanilla planifolia. For nearly 300 years, attempts to grow vanilla in Europe ended in complete failure. It wasn't until 1836 that scientists realized the problem. Vanilla plants rely on a specific insect for pollination, an insect that didn't exist in Europe. It wasn't until later that a method for hand-pollinating the vanilla orchids was discovered, finally allowing the flowers to produce the coveted vanilla beans. The beetle genus Platypus was named in 1775, 7 years before the duck-billed platypus was classified. To avoid confusion, the duck-billed platypus was given the genus name Ornithorhynchus to distinguish it from the beetle. The Library of Congress in the United States is the largest library in the world, with over 170 million items in more than 470 languages. Mayflies are noted for having extraordinarily brief lifespans. After reaching adulthood, some species only survive for a few hours or minutes at most. Their main purpose during this brief time is to reproduce before they die. This short lifespan is an adaptation to their aquatic larval stage, which can last for several years. Once they emerge from the water as adults, they are equipped to reproduce quickly and efficiently, ensuring the survival of their species. Comparative studies have shown that chimpanzees and bonobos exhibit a population-level preference for right-handedness, while gorillas and orangutans do not. This suggests that the evolution of handedness may have occurred differently in these ape species. Seahorses are unique among fish in that they are covered in bony plates instead of scales. These plates provide them with a protective armor, helping to defend them against predators. A tomato has about 7,000 more genes than a human being. Many give this example. It could be other, but having more genes doesn't imply it's a more complex organism. One key factor is a cellular process called alternative splicing, which allows a single gene to produce multiple proteins. This means the human genome can generate a diverse array of proteins from a smaller number of genes. Complexity arises not just from the sheer number of genes, but also from how those genes interact and function together within the organism. Figs are crucial to forest ecosystems, providing year-round food, supporting biodiversity, and ensuring forest regeneration. Their high nutritional value and role in seed dispersal make them a keystone species, as evidenced by the fact that up to 70% of forest animals rely on them for food. The scientific name of the llama is llama glama. An equinox occurs when Earth's rotational axis is tilted neither toward nor away from the sun. This means that the sun shines directly over the Earth's equator, resulting in roughly equal day and night lengths across the entire planet. Yellowstone National Park is the first national park in the world. Established in 1872 in the U.S., it's known for its geysers, hot springs, and wildlife like bison, bears, and wolves. The Indian muntjac is a remarkable example of chromosomal evolution. Through a series of chromosome fusions, this deer species has evolved to have one of the smallest chromosome counts of any vertebrate. Females have 6 chromosomes, while males have 7. This reduction in chromosome number is a result of genetic rearrangements that occurred during the evolutionary history of the Indian muntjac. Precambrian cyanobacteria, early photosynthetic organisms, were instrumental in creating the majority of Earth's iron reserves. Their oxygen production led to the Great Oxygenation Event, which caused dissolved iron in the oceans to precipitate. This resulted in the formation of vast banded iron formations, estimated to account for over 60% of global iron reserves and the majority of iron ore mined today. There are no known cases of cheetahs killing humans in the wild. This big cat species, renowned for its speed and hunting abilities, has not been documented as a threat to human life in natural settings. The summer in Uranus is 42 years long. This is due to its highly tilted axis, which causes it to experience extreme long variations. Iceberg lettuce, while a popular salad green, is primarily composed of water and provides limited amounts of vitamins and minerals. With a water content of around 96%, it's considered a low-nutrient, dense food. While it does contain some vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin K and potassium, these amounts are relatively small compared to other vegetables. The first time a person was charged with drunk driving using an EV was on the 10th of September 1897. Blue whales' heartbeats have been recorded as low as 1 beat every 2 minutes, the lowest for any mammal. The modern camel, known for its remarkable adaptations to desert environments, actually has its origins in North America. The ancestor of today's camels, Paracamelus, lived in North America around 6 million years ago. Viruses can actually infect other viruses. These smaller viruses, called virophages, depend on larger viruses to replicate. For example, the Sputnik virophage can hijack the machinery of a giant virus, like mimivirus. When a virophage encounters a host cell that is already infected by a larger virus, it can enter the cell and replicate itself using the resources and machinery that the larger virus has commandeered. After replication, new virophage particles are released from the host cell, often alongside the larger virus, allowing them to potentially infect other cells that the larger virus infects. Migraines disproportionately impact women, with 3 times higher prevalence. This difference may stem from hormonal factors. Estrogen fluctuations can trigger migraines in women. Brain imaging reveals distinct neurological differences during migraines between genders. Women's brains show increased activation in pain-processing regions. Menstrual cycles and pregnancy also influence migraine risk and severity in women. While the exact causes remain complex, the gender gap in migraines points to fundamental biological differences shaping how the brain processes pain and responds to hormonal changes. Anchorage, Alaska, is strategically located within a 10-hour flight of approximately 90% of the industrialized world. This proximity is due to its position on the globe and the availability of polar routes. It's nearly equidistant from New York City, Tokyo, and Frankfurt, Germany, when traveling via the polar route. Given its strategic location and air connectivity, Anchorage plays a vital role in global logistics and transportation. The Castle of the Teutonic Order in Malbork is one of the largest castles in the world by land area. It's a stunning example of Gothic architecture and a testament to the power and influence of the Teutonic Order during the Middle Ages. The only surviving wonder of the ancient world is the Great Pyramid of Giza. One of Mars' moons, Phobos, is slowly spiraling toward the planet, and in the next 50 million years it is predicted will either collide with Mars or disintegrate due to gravity. One of the world's archaeological wonders, Petra, is carved out of the red rock of the Jordanian desert. It is renowned for its stunning aqueduct systems and architecture, and it served as the capital of the Nabatean kingdom. Catfish are renowned for having the most taste buds of any animal, with taste buds covering their entire body, including their skin, fins, and whiskers. This incredible taste sensitivity is crucial for catfish, as they often live in environments with low visibility. The lifespan of erythrocytes, or red blood cells, is only about 120 days. The liver and spleen remove them from the bloodstream when they get damaged and near the end of their life. Subsequently, the bone marrow generates fresh red blood cells to substitute the exhausted ones. These facts really make you wonder, don't they? What other strange and wonderful things do you think we've yet to discover? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. As always, thanks for watching.